Okay, so you can see that I've worked with the drips at the bottom and the top going through the image, and I let the drips run until I felt happy with what they looked like, and then I set it flat and let it dry. And now I'm looking at this and I really love the idea of putting in the Eye of Horus, which is a protection symbol, and to manifest good luck and protection and all these wonderful things. And so I thought what I would do is, first of all, I'm going to put it in around here and I'm going to put it on a base of gold. So I have a lot of gold here, gold leaf, Dutch metal, which I bought on the internet. And here it is, and it's very, very frail and beautifully fragile. And I don't play with, excuse me, I don't use gold leaf in the way that it's, sort of a gilder would use it. I use it in a sort of artist's way, and sometimes it's a little crumpled and a little bit antiqued looking, and I like that. And so I've got this decoupage or decopatch glue here, and I'm going to pop some on here. I'm just going to let the gold leaf settle down onto the, and you can see some drips here. I also dripped some white paint over here, so that you can see that how, I just like all these little drips and accidents in painting. So I'm going to get my gold leaf and we'll just put enough down. You can put it in the center of the circle if you like. Excuse me. I might do that. Just going to take my gold leaf and just let it fall where it wants to. And the decoupage glue tends to pull it down onto it. Now here's another piece. It comes on these tissues. Some people just prefer to turn and hold the tissue. See, it just falls. And sometimes it breaks. And I'm using this dusting brush just to move it around. And now I'm going to put a bit more on. And don't worry, this is all about messy and joyful play, not about being perfect. I'll put some more over there. Now that's about as much as I want for now. And I'm just going to push that down a little with my back of my hand. Gently pushing it down with a dusting brush, trying not to get it to break. It's so fragile and delicate, but now I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to paint the Eye of Horus over it. And before I do that, I'm going to take a couple of my stencils and I'm going to choose where I want to put the stencils. So we've got the gold there, and I think I'm going to put a stencil here, one over here. This is just to get some background texture and pattern. And I have this one, which I often use, and I'll put that there. And this one is a sort of dotty grid pattern. You can see that. Put that up there. And I'm going to take my white paint, of which I have many tubes. I'm going to put the white paint on the palette here. And so with stenciling, you need to get some, use a brush like this one. This is actually a makeup brush, but it has really soft bristles and it's got a flat end. So it's like a stippling brush. So you just get a very small amount of white paint on your brush and not any water, just paint. And then you take off as much as possible as well so that you don't run the paint under the stencil. And keep a cloth to hand as well in case you need it to take off excess. So with my stencil, I'm going to start with this one. I'll take those ones off in the meantime. Getting some more paint on my brush. And keep going like that until you have your stencil fully filled in. I'll just do this one and then I'll do the rest off camera. Because they'll be done in exactly the same way. And then I'm going to lift it up, and that's the stencil.